And AT&T is keeping us connected as we are now joined by the 6-time Pro Bowler, current Arizona Cardinal, and former Miami Hurricane, Calais Campbell, is here in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hey!
Man, happy to be here. I'm great. My team is in the semifinals.
That's right.
We're so excited. Look at you with your U Legend shirt on. Gotta represent.
Gotta represent. Gotta represent.
Can I say this first?
Yeah.
Because it's not often you have someone who played at a high level at the University of Miami, but also has over 100 sacks in his NFL career. So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
For sure. I appreciate it.
Hey, somebody get this man a gold jacket. You know what I mean?
I heard that.
Hopefully one day, God willing, but I'm still playing football. I mean, I don't know if I'm playing next year or not, but this last year was a good year. It was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I can play again if I want to. We'll see how I feel in a couple weeks, but man, I'm happy for my Hurricanes.
All right, we're glad to be here. Me and Calais were at Miami around the same time. We did spend some time together in Miami. So I just want to say, when it comes to emotions, how you're feeling with Miami in the semifinals, what do you feel like?
It's about time.
I know that.
I've been talking so much trash all through my whole career, and then it's like a fizzle out, something crash and burn. But now, for the first time in a long time, when I'm talking trash, they got to hear me. All the guys in the locker room have to hear me, and I made a little money these last couple weeks. I'm hoping to make a little bit more.
I want to ask you about this defense. When you look at Keem Messidor and also Ruben Bain and how violent they play, not just in the pass game, but also in the run game, how does that set the tone? No one knows better than you as a defensive lineman. How does your defensive line, being the most physical and being the most counted on, how does that trickle down to the rest of the guys on defense?
Yeah, I feel like games are won and lost in the trenches, and both our offense and defensive line have shown up big for us throughout the stretch, getting into the playoffs and now in the playoffs. And it really starts with Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain is just a tone setter. He plays physical, sheds blocks with violence, and the guys in the middle too. Moten, I mean, we have a group of guys. And Messidor pass rushing. I mean, you can count up and down the line. I think Jason Taylor needs a shout out. He's done a great job coaching. I mean, he's a phenomenal player, but all phenomenal players become great coaches.
That's right.
He became a great coach, and he really has those guys humming, playing really good ball right now.
Calais, I'm curious from your perspective, because when I watch this Miami team, and Christine, I've never told you this, you're going to love this. Obviously, a lot of those teams in the late 90s and early 2000s, and I watched those Miami teams, I love those Miami teams, man. Like, they are legitimately why I started loving college football the way that I love it today. And it feels like we got that again. Like Mario Cristobal has really brought this back. And I know a lot of people, and I was talking about this with Cam Gorby, it seemed like people were trying to just continue to make Miami the butt of a bunch of jokes. The U's not what the U used to be. Hey, that's the U down there.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like has been the difference under his coaching regime?
Yeah, I mean, so when Mario first got the job, he was at Miami when I was there as an O-line coach. Mm-hmm. We became good friends. When he got the job, I went down to see him, and you could tell, he had the right mindset. He was gonna get the guys back right, and getting just the size and on the trenches, offensive defensive line. I knew that it was about violence, toughness, tenacity. Bad things are going to happen. How are you going to respond? How are you going to overcome it? And that's the team is made of. We had some adversity this year, but that didn't break us. We just kept fighting.
But how important was it, though, to hire a guy who won 2 national championships at Miami that understand what the U really means? How important was that?
It's powerful because, everything we represent, he's a part of, right? Somebody comes in from the outside, and they try to tap in for a little bit, and I get it. But when you're a part of it, it means more to you. The brotherhood is strong with him.
You saw Jason Taylor there just a little bit ago, getting the guys warmed up. All right, we talked about the defense. I do want to talk about the offense a little bit because I feel like, that he was just smiling at the camera. I feel like one of the biggest struggles that we've had in the last few years has been getting a quarterback. Obviously, Cam Ward was great for us, but we weren't able to get it done. So how impressed have you been with what Carson Beck has been able to do for the Canes?
Man, he's been really good. I tell quarterbacks all the time, your game is not to win the ball game. Just don't lose it. No turnovers. Get the ball to your playmakers. Let them do the work for you. So hand the ball off when you need to when the box is light. Get the ball to 10. Get the ball in space to the guys that make big plays for you, and let them go and make you look really good. That's what Tom Brady did for all those years. Won so many championships. So he's been doing a great job.
All right, are you feeling good? I'm so nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very nervous about this game. I went to the Cotton Bowl last week. I cried. There was a little tear that came down after that dub. So how are you feeling going into this matchup?
I feel like this is one of the toughest matchups for us because they're just so explosive on offense, the way they do things. But I think that our guys are ready. If we play our best ball and we don't beat ourselves, I think we beat them. But if we, get a couple turnovers, make some mistakes, then it's anybody's ball game.
So last one before we let you go. If Miami is able to pull it out, to be able to play for the national championship in your backyard, what does that mean as a former player?
Man, everything, and I hope it happens so I can be there. I want to witness it. I'll be there, on the field, front row. Man, locked in, hype, probably losing my mind. I might turn into Michael Irvin on the sideline.
Yeah. It'll be crazy. It'll be so crazy. It'll be a home game for Miami, and we will be there if it happens. We'll be there regardless. Calais, so great to see you. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you.